We left the heights of Trieste and made our way west towards the town of Parma for our next night of accommodation. We tried to stick to the motorways despite the large cost of tolls in Italy, passing through some beautiful rural areas. Surprisingly, we passed the Barilla pasta factory, being a popular brand in Australia. We finally found our rural accommodation just on the outskirts of Parma, being the Affitta Camere del Franco. The rooms were spacious and clean, and for only €72 it included breakfast as well. The following morning we headed off towards our next destination, being the town of Monterosso al Mare. The GPS took us on an odd route through the countryside, steering us up and down some very narrow, however picturesque countrysides with small villages.
So we've got another 15 kilometres to go through the mountain before we get there. The road's quite narrow, the bridges are one way, the hillsides are high. Let's hope there's no cyclists and not too much traffic coming towards us. Still heading towards Cinque Terre, Monterosso. The road's even narrower now. It's definitely just a one-lane road. We've got a truck in front of us. He must be heading to the same place. It looks beautiful out there. Another 10 kilometres to the coastline though.
We finally arrived at our accommodation and at first glance wondered if we had made the right choice. From the outside the building looked a little bare, a little unkept. However, we were too early to check in, so we decided to go for a drive down to the beach of Monterosso al Mare, once again navigating through narrow, windy roads, dodging traffic coming in the opposite direction. We enjoyed a walk along the beach, grabbing some gelato along the way. Colourful umbrellas and beach chairs dot the shoreline, providing the perfect spot to relax and soak up the sun. Whether you're a sunbather or prefer the shade, there's a place for everyone to unwind. We enjoyed our brief time there, but headed back to the hotel knowing the reception was only open for a few hours to allow us to check in. We had a walk around the hotel, checking out the old buildings and the rickety, uneven steps. If only these walls could talk. One of the most enchanting features of the Sanctuary of Our Lady of Soviore is its well-maintained gardens overlooking magnificent views towards the Ligurian Sea. The striking avenue of home oaks provides a peaceful and scenic setting for reflection and contemplation. Whether you're on a religious pilgrimage or simply seeking a peaceful oasis amid the breathtaking landscapes of Cinque Terre, a visit to this sanctuary and its gardens is sure to be a memorable and enriching experience. The sky is painted in shades of orange and pink, casting a warm glow over Monte Rosso al Mare, making this moment truly unforgettable. We had a nice meal in the hotel and called it a night, looking forward to what the next day will bring. The next day we headed back to Monte Rosso al Mare and booked our tickets on the coastal ferry that takes you to the other towns in Cinque Terre. Monte Rosso al Mare is the largest of the 5 villages that makes up Cinque Terre. The stunning beaches, famous for clear turquoise waters and golden sands, draws thousands of people every year. The colourful umbrellas and beachgoers create a vibrant contrast against the rugged cliffs that surround the village. As our boat gently glides over the crystal clear waters of the Ligurian Sea, you'll quickly understand why Cinque Terre is often referred to as one of the most stunning coastline destinations in the world. The colourful cliffside villages are a sight to behold from the sea, offering a unique perspective that you won't get from the land. Our first stop was the township of Venezia, often considered the most photogenic of the 5 towns. From the water you can truly appreciate its dramatic setting with houses seemingly stacked on top of each other. The small harbour is a great place to take in the views and grab some gelato while you're at it. Our boat continues its journeys to Riomore, the southernmost village. An odd mist rolled in, adding a different feeling to the visit without spoiling the time spent there. Notice the colourful buildings that cling to the cliffs, creating a rainbow-like effect. The charming harbour and the castle at the top of the hill add to the magic of this place. Finally, we arrive at Marinola, the last stop on the Cinque Terre boat tour. As the boat approaches, you see why Marinola is known for its stunning sunset views. The pastel-coloured buildings and dramatic coastal scenery makes it a perfect place to end our voyage. That wraps up our boat tour of Cinque Terre. Sailing between these charming villages has been an absolute dream, and I hope you've enjoyed the breathtaking views as much as I have. Remember, Cinque Terre is not just a destination, it's an experience that will leave you with memories to last a lifetime. We enjoyed another Aperol Spritz before heading back to our car for the drive back to our hotel. The Sanctuary of Our Lady Soviore is a serene and spiritually significant place located in the beautiful region of Cinque Terre in Italy. Nestled atop a hill overlooking the picturesque town of Monterosso al Mare, this sanctuary is not only a place of religious devotion but also a haven of tranquility and natural beauty. We were somewhat surprised when we arrived, as we were not aware of the significance of this accommodation. The sanctuary is dedicated to the Virgin Mary, and its history dates back centuries, with the construction of the church dating to the 13th century. Pilgrims and visitors have been coming to this sacred site for generations to seek solace, offer prayers, and marvel at the historical and architectural significance. The next morning, we had one last look over the Ligurian Sea before we jumped back in the car for our visit to Genoa. This is our €1.70 from the airport right into the middle of the city in Genoa. So if you ever come to Genoa, don't catch a taxi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. A nice lady at the airport was helping us, and you don't even need to buy a ticket. You can just tap on when you get on the bus. Easy peasy. Okay.
I'll use the square.
Ciao for now. Welcome to Genoa, Italy, where history and culture intertwine amidst the vibrant streets and squares. Our journey begins at the heart of the city, the Piazza di Ferrari. At the end of the 19th century, Genoa was one of the main financial centres of Italy, along with Milan. Here in the Piazza di Ferrari, history comes to life as we gaze upon the iconic bronze statues of Giuseppe Garibaldi, a symbol of Italian unification and independence. And just steps away, we find ourselves immersed by the intricate beauty of the terrazzo, a hallmark of Genoa's architectural splendour. After exploring the sights, it's time to indulge in the flavours of the sea. We settle into a charming roadside restaurant, savouring the fresh catch of the day, paired with a fine Italian wine. With appetite satisfied, our journey continues with a stroll through one of Genoa's bustling markets. Here, the air is filled with the aromas of spices and fresh produce. And here we are in Genoa, the Mediterranean Sea. And there is somebody swimming out there in the beautiful crystal clear waters and the golden beaches of the Mediterranean. Oh, okay. I take that back about the golden beaches. Okay, ciao. Another example of beautiful, pristine, golden beaches in the Mediterranean. We just come around the corner. And I mean, the bays are quite nice. It's a pity they can't do something about their beaches. Not exactly inviting. And there's the MSC Grandiosa, ready for us for tomorrow. From the grandeur of the Piazza di Ferrari to the vibrant markets of Genoa, it captivates with its rich history, culinary delights and bustling energy. This marks the end of this chapter of our adventures across this small, however captivating part of Europe. Tomorrow we hit the high seas on the MSC Grandiosa. Thanks for watching. Ciao!